Hello guys, and welcome once again to my channel if you have been here, and if you haven't, it is so nice of you to pass by. Today's video is inspired by the beautiful Stargazer lily, and I picked the blue one because it's more unique. So if you want to see how I did this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's get started. As you can see, we're going to play with a lot of colors today, and I cannot remember the names of all of them, so just pay attention to the little inserts that I put for all the names. So we're gonna start as always by applying some primer, and I'm using my MAC Painterly paint pot, and then I'm setting that primer with Beaches in Cream by Makeup Geek, which is just a very light shade that is close to my skin color. Then I'm taking Chickadee, which is a very light orange, and I am applying that all over my crease, basically pretty much all over my eyes, to be completely honest. This part was inspired by the center of the flower. I'm going to insert a picture so you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about, but it has these little, I think it's pollen, I'm not sure, but it's orange, so I really wanted that to show up in the look as well. Then I'm taking this lavender shade and I'm applying that all over my crease right below the orange. I'm applying this to create kind of a halo effect, so that once I apply the darker purple and the blue, everything is just more seamless and blends in together and just looks more beautiful that way. And I did start by applying that color with this Real Techniques brush, but I just didn't like how it was turning out, so I changed it for this brush, which I'm not sure if it's Morphe or Crown brush. It's one of those, but it's going to be in the description and also in the little insert as well. Then I'm taking this gorgeous blue shade in the Electric palette by Urban Decay, and I'm applying that all over my lid. Again, I made the mistake of using this brush. To be honest, I was all over the place with all these colors and all these brushes, so I wasn't really thinking, but I did change to this brush by MAC, and this is the 239, which will just help you apply the color more packed and more opaque, as opposed to like a blending brush like I did at the beginning. Now I'm just going back to that brush that I used with the lavender shade. I'm going to warn you, I go back and forth between the blue, the orange, and the lavender a lot, just because you do have to blend a ton with this type of look because the color is so intense, so you don't want like harsh lines or any of that. So I just keep going back and forth between the lavender, the orange, the light one, the dark one. It's just a lot, but it looked beautiful at the end. So that is the secret to a well blended eye look. It's just a lot of blending and a lot of colors. Even though it appears like it's just 2 or 3 colors, there's actually like 8 or 9 in here. Next, I'm taking this darker purple and also a burgundy shade, and I just mixed both of them together, and I'm applying both at the same time on my outer corners and also just a little bit into my crease to deepen the whole eye look. And I wanted like a blue, purple, kind of reddish at the same time, and then with the orange look, that is what the flower looks like, and I wanted it to be as accurate as possible. So that's what I did. I mixed a burgundy and a darker purple instead of just using like a brown or just a darker purple. This just gave me more dimension. And again, I just keep going back and forth between all the shades and all the brushes just to achieve a more blended look. After that, I did take the same brush that I used for the blue and I sprayed it with MAC Fix Plus. I just lost the footage for that, and then that's how the blue got this intense. Then I'm moving on to lashes, and these are, I forgot the name, but it will be in the description, but these are by Ardell, and let me just tell you, Ardell is really stepping it up. Their latest lashes are amazing and I am obsessed with these. They just took the whole look to a whole new level. They are incredible. Then I'm taking some primer, and this one is by Benefit. This is the POREFESSIONAL, which is brand new to me and I am loving it. Then I'm taking the NYX Total Cover or Total Control. Yeah, it's Total Control foundation, and I just apply that all over my face, and I am loving this foundation. It just looks so beautiful on the skin, and I am just blending that out with my Morphe M439. I do have a review on this foundation. If you haven't seen it, it will be linked down below. Then I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, which is the best concealer in the world, to be completely honest, and I'm applying that on my under eyes. down the center of my nose and also the center of my forehead, just to balance everything out. Even though this concealer, I got it in a similar shade to my foundation as opposed to like a lighter shade. I have been really liking this look more lately. And I'm blending that out with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Yes, that's what it's called. And then I'm also setting that concealer with the same sponge with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And I have been enjoying applying the powder with the sponge, and then instead of brushing it off, I just keep pressing the powder until it disappears, and it just looks so pretty, and my concealer lasts all day long. Then I'm setting the rest of my face with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and this powder, I use it when I want more coverage in a foundation as opposed to like a translucent powder, which I wear when I want a more natural look. But today I'm going all out, as you can see. Then I'm taking my Benefit Hoola bronzer and I'm applying that on my cheeks. Obviously, that's where bronzer goes. And then I'm taking this blush by Tarte, and I forgot the name. I'm telling you, I'm just all over the place in this tutorial, but the name will be in the screen right now. But I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks, and I wanted like a peachy blush to complement the orange in the eyes. That is pretty much for the face. So now I'm just going back to the eyes, and I'm taking this green shade from this Sleek palette. This is the Ultra Matte V1, and this is the bottom green shade. This palette has two greens. This one is the one on the bottom row. And I'm applying that on my lower lash line, and then I'm taking a more precise brush and I'm applying the darker purple and the burgundy mixed together again on my actual lash line. So where you would apply like an eyeliner, I guess, that's where that is. Then I'm taking Shimmer Shimmer by Makeup Geek and I'm applying that in my inner corners. And to finish off this entire look, I'm applying Velvet Teddy by MAC on my lips, and I am topping that off with Victoria's Secret gloss in the color Peekaboo. And then lastly, I'm just applying some IT Cosmetics Tightline mascara on my lower lashes mostly, but also just a little bit on my upper lashes to blend in the lashes together. And once I do that, this whole look is complete. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really love how this look turned out. I am so proud of it, and I think it's stunning, to be completely honest. It's just gorgeous. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.